Here we have for sale our 2020 on a 20 plate Ford Transit Custom. This is the 280 model, meaning it's got a 2.8 tonne gross vehicle weight. This one has got the 2 litre Eco Blue Euro 6 diesel engine producing 130 PS, which is roughly 130 brake horsepower. That is accompanied with a 6-speed manual gearbox, and this is the short wheelbase limited panel van. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Ford Transit Custom Limited of this age. We'll also have a look at the condition in detail on this particular van. I'll talk you through things like the service history, seeing as the vehicle is currently available for sale with us here at Bridgend Van Centre. So, starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, on a Limited you get a number of elements which come colour coded. That includes the door handles all around, the bumpers, so the rear bumper, the front bumper, wing mirror caps, and also mouldings like these down the side of the vehicle there. All come colour coded in the body colour, which you can see in this case is a lovely metallic black. Looking at the condition here then of the rear doors, and it must be said, very, very presentable indeed. Just having a look in the reflections, looking for any ripples or dents or anything like that, and it is exceptionally straight. There is a sort of hairline scratch. I don't know if you can just about see this. It's very, very light. It's not sort of fingernail deep, and I'm sort of, you have really got to get close to it to see it, but there is a very, very light scratch across here, which of course is worth certainly worth pointing out. Not severe by any means, but certainly worth pointing out. First thing to note then, which has been added, and that is the lovely rear spoiler there, and that ties in really nicely with the rest of the sporty styling which is on the van. You've also then got a nice set of roof bars, side bars, 18-inch alloy wheels, and of course some nice bits around the front as well, which we'll talk you through in a bit more detail. At the back here then you can also see we've got rear parking sensors there, nicely integrated into the rear bumper. And again, in terms of condition, very good. Couple of tiny little hairline marks here or there, but generally speaking in lovely presentable condition indeed. If we open up the rear doors then, we can start to have a look inside the back of the van. So we've got this yellow arm, give that a pull, that clips into place there against the rear door, and that allows you to open the door right out to its full 180 degree position like so. Having a look in the back of the van then, you can see that this one has got brand new ply lining in the rear of the vehicle. We do this to the vast majority of panel vans that come into stock here. Of course, the idea of ply lining is that it is there to protect the vehicle. So if you've got cargo moving around in the back of here, it's not going to cause a nasty outward dent in the side of your van. A nice factory optional extra on this particular vehicle then is that it has got the LED load lights in the back. So they don't come as standard, but that's a really nice feature from factory which has been added. That one's nice to see that one ticked on the options list. In the back then, the Limited comes with this nice hard-wearing plastic floor, which is fantastic. Makes it very easy to sweep it out, keep it nice and clean in the back of here. And you've also got plenty of tie-down points dotted around as well in the rear of the vehicle to tie your cargo down. You can also see the bulkhead there in lovely condition in this case. And you've got the load-through hatch, which you can see is open at the moment. So that allows you to load right the way through underneath the passenger seats. But yeah, the new ply lining really does set the back of the van off and makes it just a perfect canvas now to do what you would like with the vehicle, whether it's going to be for work. You could put some nice racking down the side of the vehicle if you're going to be using it for leisure purposes. You could carpet it in there. You can really do what you want, but a brilliant platform to start with. Looking at the wheels then, a closer look at the wheels. These are a fantastic set of brand new 18-inch gloss black alloy wheels. These are fully load rated, of course, with load rated tyres. We love the design on these, fitting a lot of these on Transit Customs at the moment, and I think they just look really, really smart and tie in really nicely with the rest of the kit on the van. Having a look at the condition here then, around the passenger side of the vehicle, and again, just looking in the reflections there, it's in really good order. Lovely gloss finish to the paintwork. Looking very, very nice indeed. Just want to see if there's anything I can particularly fault it on, but it's all looking very good here. And if we look here, sorry, the sun is very bright here today. Having a look at another aspect here then of the load space. So just opening up the side loading door then gives you a closer look there at the bulkhead. And as I say, that load through hatch, so you can load right the way through underneath the passenger seats. If we open up the passenger door, we can start to have a look in the cab here for the first time. So looking at the condition there of the passenger door card, the step, if I move this mat out of the way, you can see the condition there underneath there, and looking at the floor. The seats are in lovely order, no rips, tears, cigarette burns, doesn't smell like a pet or a smoker vehicle. Very, very nice indeed. If we flip these up, something I always mention in our videos, this just shows the attention to detail that we go to when it comes to preparing these vehicles. It is as clean under here in every little nook and cranny as you'll find anywhere else on the van. So we really do go the extra mile when it comes to cleaning these vehicles. If we pull down the little tray here in the centre then, a couple of cup holders, somewhere to store your paperwork as well. Looking at the dashboard, lovely condition there of the dashboard. Down below then, glove box is in good order as well. We'll come around to a bit more spec when we go around to the driver's side in just a second. Moving then around to the front, as I'm just trying to see if there's anything I can fault here, but it's looking very nice down the passenger side. Looking at the wing mirror cover there, nice and closely. And then also the front end. So this is where I think this van really comes into its own, and the styling kit that we put on our transit customers, this is where I really think it looks its best, and that is from the front end here, especially on a black van. I think a black van just suits it so well. So it starts off with the Ford Trail front grille, a really nice upgrade to the front end, really changes the look of the front. This is a genuine Ford product, it's not a copy or anything, that's a genuine Ford product, so fits really nicely and just gives that proper OEM look with the quality there. The headlights, these are the standard headlights, but it does give you this very nice LED daytime running light around the outside, and I think that ties in really well with the more aggressive front end. And then the sort of feature of the front end, the main feature of the front end, and that is the front splitter. So really nice aggressive looking front splitter added here with these nice gloss black fins and the inserts, and it just completely transforms the front end of the van. In terms of condition here then, at the front, of course, you're going to get the odd little stone chip here or there. But generally speaking, this one is looking very good. Same with the front bumper. Again, you're always going to get the odd tiny little stone chip, and these have just been neatly touched in here and there, just to, of course, prep the van to its highest of standards. But generally, as I'm sure you'll agree, very nice condition as well. And there is another hairline mark, which very similar to the rear door. Again, can't really see it, but I say if you get up really close, you could just about see this little hairline mark here. I say it's not even fingernail deep, so that might actually improve with a further machine polish potentially. But as I say, that's worth noting. I can see it in the direct sunlight, so I'll gladly point that out to you. But as I say, generally speaking, you're not going to see that, but if you get up close, you will. And looking here down the driver's side, it's in really nice condition here. If we open up the driver's door, we can start to have a look inside from this side. So lovely condition there of the step, the floor, the driver's seat is in perfect order, there's no wear at all there, which is always nice to see. Having a look at the driver's door card, that's all looking very clean and tidy. Electric windows, electric folding mirrors, that's how those operate there, just by pulling on that dial there back towards you like so. Auto-activated lights, auto-activated wipers as well. This van does come with 2 full flip remote keys. Leather multifunctioning steering wheel, little bit of wear just starting to show on the very face of the steering wheel there, but again, not severe at all. We've seen them a lot worse than that. On the left-hand side then, you've got your cruise control settings there, and your volume for the radio underneath that. On the right-hand side, onboard computer control, and you can also answer and hang up the phone just there as well. 23,224 miles recorded, and no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. It's all idling correctly as it should do. Up on top of the dashboard then, plenty of storage, and you've got a USB point and a 12-volt socket just there. And then into the centre, 6-speed manual gearbox I mentioned right at the start of the video. Nice little flip-down cup holder. And then into the centre, you've got your different driving modes, and you can turn your traction control off and your parking sensors on and off here on the right-hand side. In the centre then, all of this spec comes as standard on the Limited. So you've got air conditioning, heated seats, heated windscreen, and heated door mirrors all there. You can control the stop starts, you can turn that on and off if you want to, and then down below that another USB point and a 12-volt socket. And then one of the main selling points on the Limited is it does come with this fantastic Sync 3 screen. So if you go on to audio, you have got, you can just turn the radio down there, but you have got DAB radio, as you can see there. You can also connect your phone to this, and that gives you Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, depending on what smartphone you've got. You can, of course, just connect your phone to it via Bluetooth as well. Now, in terms of service history with the vehicle, we do have evidence of 2 previous services with this particular van. Services done at 10,000 and 18,000 respectively, and they were done in 22 and 23. During our preparation now, we have conducted a further full service on the vehicle. It's not really quite due, but we are very fussy when it comes to these vehicles mechanically, so we've gone through it in a full service. And when I say full service, I mean all the filters. So some people call it full service an oil and air filter. We do all the filters, so fuel filter, pollen filter, the whole lot is all done as part of our full service. So that is a really nice selling point for the vehicle, and also a brand new MOT on the van as well. The vehicle will come with 12 months AA warranty, completely free of charge with the vehicle. Of course, there are options to extend that to 2 or 3 years as well if you want to. We can deliver our vehicles nationwide, so if you like a quote on delivery, by all means get in contact. We can take cars or vans in part exchange. We can also arrange finance at very competitive rates as well. If you haven't seen it already, I'd urge you to head over to our website, and that is where you'll find the full advert for this van, and of course all of the other Transit Customs and other vans that we've currently got in stock. That's where you'll find the price, the description and the photography of this vehicle on the advert. Thank you very much for watching.